How are you doing? I am doing well. I haven't vlogged in like 2 weeks. I mean, I did a video with my dogs the other day, but that's not really a vlog. But don't worry, because we're here and we're vlogging now. And it's funny because you can't see it, but my room is like full of animals right now. So I'm going to try really hard not to get distracted, but that's not really my life so much because like Arthas and Mara are like fighting, and then Tigus is sitting in, I have 2 office chairs in my room, which I know sounds weird, but I have 2 desks. Which also sounds weird. Anyways, what's going on with me? So, I'm super excited because this weekend I rearranged my bedroom. I know, so exciting, but it's weird because my whole life, like rearranging furniture makes me feel like a new human being. I can't describe it, but like whenever I get in like a funk, I rearrange furniture and then I feel fantastic. And I rearranged my bedroom and it's like, I have so much room for activities now. And I feel like I've lived here for almost a year. I moved here in April. It's weird because I still call this my new house. But like I've lived in this house for almost a year. And it's weird because I've said it's weird in this vlog. Do we have a running tally? It's got to be like 6 or 7 times by now. But it's peculiar because I feel like you guys see this and you're like, oh, what are you talking about? You looked so moved in, right? Except I only have it painted. Like here's the edge of my desk. I literally only painted the room from that side back. So this side, on the other side of the camera, is not painted. It's still like this awful, like eggshell kind of white color with puke trim. I don't know, it's really bad. And that's what this used to be, but I was like, oh, people are going to see this in videos. I can't risk it. So I painted that like a good little worker, and I did not do anything on the other side. And I feel like kind of motivated to do that now. Granted, of course, I have so much work to do. I don't know when I'll have time to act on said motivation, but I really, really want to get it done because I bought like these really nice wooden blinds and I only have one up because what's the point of putting blinds on a window that needs to be painted? So it's like I have one of the blinds up. I also have curtains for this room, which are hilariously 90s. They are blackout curtains with like silver metallic stars all over them. They're amazing. But I think they're going to look so cute in my office that's all bright white and lavender with like a pop of black. I don't know. I see it in my head. It's a vision. And I've started hanging up some of my paintings around the house. I feel like real art. Nick and I did a couples painting class for Valentine's Day, which was the best thing ever. He was like, I'm going to do a terrible job. It's going to be so bad. So good. I mean, like really, I helped, but I also feel like we really worked together to make sure that the 2 paintings like went together, and I hung them up next to each other in my bedroom. And then I had another painting that I did a while ago that I showed you guys that was like a fisherman in the sunset. And I have these 2 sunset paintings. So they're both hung up in my bedroom. And I have a couple paintings that I painted not super recently, but recently-ish that I really want to hang up in this room, but I need to get the walls painted. I also need to put my sound foam up. The echo in this room is out of control. It sounds like there's 7 of me in a cave, like using bat-like echolocation to find my other self. You get it. So I really need to paint this room. TLDR, I need to finish painting this room, but it's weird because in 8, is that 8 times I've said the word weird now? I don't know what's wrong with me. You know what it is? I didn't have coffee when I woke up early today, which I guess 10 a.m. is not early for most people, but for me, that's very early, and my sleep schedule has been horrible since like Thanksgiving. I've been getting up at like 2 p.m., which is not okay and not acceptable, and I feel bad about myself when that happens, but like in my life, I have a lot of battles, and sometimes you just have to pick your battles, and I've decided that sleep is not a battle I'm picking. I will sleep when I'm tired, I will wake up when I'm not tired, and it's fantastic if that's during normal hours, but if it's not, sorry, not sorry. Anyways, so I woke up at 10 a.m. today and I felt really great because I was like rejuvenated from moving the furniture in my room. So I slept really well. I woke up. I felt so good. I was like ready to go. Where was I going with this? Did I have a point in saying this? I got up early and... Oh, I didn't start my day with coffee. That's right. Okay, so I've been trying to not drink coffee immediately, like the moment I wake up, because I want my body to learn how to wake up without coffee. So I got up, I had a glass of orange juice, I like chilled for a little while, I ate breakfast, which was leftover dinner, but still, breakfast, most important meal of the day. And then, like, while I was doing my hair and makeup, I drank a cup of coffee. So I feel like it's just hitting me now. So I'm way out there. Side note, so I went to a doctor, like a general practitioner, which for me is like a new thing. I haven't been to a general doctor since I was under the care of my father as a child. Like as an adult, I've not had good health insurance, couldn't afford the co-pays, whatever, never went to a general practitioner. Finally, I went to a doctor. She's my doctor. I really like her. Did the whole like establishing myself as her patient. And she's like, I think you have ADHD. And she actually referred me to a clinical psychologist to get a like real diagnostic test done, because I apparently actually have all the symptoms of somebody who has like bad ADHD. I always have joked about like, I'm so scatterbrained and I'm all over the place, but some of the actual symptoms of having like adult ADHD is like, you can only focus if there is total chaos. And like, if there's not total chaos, you're just like, I'm bored. I can't concentrate because I'm bored. And like, I have a really bad habit, and you guys know this, of like skimming. Like I just, when people send me these long emails, can you just fucking I try not to swear on this channel, I'm sorry. But can you just like TLDR the situation? Like, I don't need to read your descriptive language. I don't need your adverbs and pronouns and adjectives and this. I don't need it. Bullet points. I need bullet points so I can move on with my life. And and that's like a symptom of ADHD is like you skim a lot. You can't like focus on like walls of text. Who can? You interrupt people on accident constantly because you get bored, like waiting for people to talk. You have no idea. I die a little when people talk slow. I don't want to. And I know it's rude. I logically know that it's rude. Like you can't just like rush. But like Nick will talk and he's like a very calm, chill, go with the flow type person. So he'll be talking and I'll be like, can you just like, what you're going to say, can you spit it out, please? Like, I love you so much. Thank you for marrying me. Spit out what you have to say because I have things to do, man. But that's how I am with everybody. And it's so rude, but I can't help it. It's like, I get to the point where I'm guessing what people are going to say before they're done talking because I can't stand waiting for them to talk. Just get it out. Just let it out. But that's because I talk 1,000,000 miles an hour. Like, I just get it all out. Like, I'm 3 sentences ahead before whatever's coming out of my mouth is coming out of my mouth. Like, I just do not have time for this. And like long lines, I literally pass away, go to heaven, and am sent back to earth in the time that it takes for people to check. What in the world is the deal with cash? Oh my God. Do you know what my biggest problem in life, though? I know I started talking about ADHD and now we're here, but I swear this is related somehow. I hate calling a customer service and getting a robot. I hate it so much. You know why I hate it? Because it doesn't actually do anything. I don't mind being routed via robot, right? Like, I don't mind that. Like, if you, like, hello, thank you for calling Penzer Incorporated. We want to make sure you're talking to the right department. Do you need tech support? Do you need customer service? Is this a billing issue? That doesn't bother me at all. But have you ever had to call Time Warner's really bad? Time Warner, you're talking to robots for 75% of the time before you get a person. I get so enraged because it is a waste of time. Everything you say to that robot needs to be repeated to the person by the time you get the phone. The robot is just, it's technologically advanced hold music. I can't stand it. I'll just be on the phone. I'm like, person, human being, earthling, person, zero, customer service agent, help me, help, SOS, save our ship, 911, person. Like, I get so angry at robots. I get road rage too. Why can nobody use their blinkers? I've gone on a real tangent right now. And so I have to call this doctor because my real doctor referred me because she said I have life-impacting ADHD that needs to be dealt with, which I would agree with because I have more started projects than finished projects. All right, so I have a Google Notes document that I use for everything in my life, right? Like everything. Anytime I have a video idea, I write a script. It pretty much all goes in one Google document, and then I just bold out like the headlines, and then I go through it when it's time for life, right? It's 9 pages long. What? Why? Why is that a thing? I have videos that I have had written for so long that I don't think they're relevant anymore. I had an entire 39 most useless items in WoW written before Warlords of Draenor came out. I have had the best cats in WoW written for about a month. I've had WoW jokes number 4 written for about 6 months. Biggest complaints in Heroes of the Storm. What else we got? Stereotypical Hearthstone players. Like, it's out of control. I also had an entire Warlords of Draenor pop culture video written, and I transferred it to another Google document and then deleted it. And then I was just like, oh, well, that's a thing that happened because I choose my battles. Anyways, I have to go to the doctor. Because of all the times I've made jokes about ADHD, my doctor had one conversation with me and was like, you need to go to a psychologist. That's not normal. Maybe I'll be able to get some work done. That'd be great. What else is going on in my life? So I've been bullet journaling. A lot of people have been asking me to do kind of an update video on this. And so far I've decided that I do not like this spread. This is a monthly spread with a tracking system. Ignore that confirmation number. But this is a monthly with a tracking system. I don't like it. I don't use it. I don't need it. I have a big desk pad that I can use to plan future type stuff. So I won't do that again for March. But my weekly spreads worked really well. This was the first week that I did. As you can see, it's only a half week. Then I'll do like a to-do list for the following week. And then here's the week again. And then last week was a slow week, so I'm just adding my to-dos for the week onto this one. And then this was last week. This was the to-do list for last week. But it was, like I said, it was kind of a slow week. Like I didn't have a whole lot that needed to get done, so I'm just reusing that again. And then I actually changed my layout. As you can see, last week I was kind of doing like a cursive thing. This week I'm doing kind of like a block letter thing. I have a ton to do today. So I have a lot to do today. That's okay though. Mondays are always my busy day. Is it hot in here or is it just me? My body doesn't regulate temperature very well. I'm either hot or I'm freezing. There's no in between, like at all. None. Zero. Hot, cold. Yes, no. Black, white, wrong, right. That's a Katy Perry song. I was making a funny. It wasn't very funny. What else is going on? Like, my ears feel hot. It feels like I've been drinking, but I haven't. Did I have anything else to talk about? Oh, my vlog channel. So this was a vlog. I hope you guys are all doing really well. I think I went on like pin in the last idea because we're actually back to my robot customer service things. I used to use stamps.com for my Etsy shop. If you guys remember when I used to have an Etsy shop, I used to use stamps.com to handle all of my postage. I used them for like 2 years. I spent tons of money. I think I was personally keeping the U.S. Post Office in business there for a couple years. And when I stopped doing my Etsy shop seriously, I stopped using stamps.com, tried to cancel online, couldn't cancel online, which, what do you mean I can't cancel online? I set the account up online. We have the technology. This is shady. Anytime a company makes you call them to cancel an account, I don't want anything to do with that company. I don't want to call because I don't want to yell at whoever is on the phone, but I'm already angry that I couldn't just cancel this account like as I wished on the internet. So I'm already mad. I'm already mad that I can't cancel the account online. And this was like February of last year. So it was like a whole year ago. But coincidentally, coincidentally, I got a new card because my legal name changed when I got married. So I got a new card issued. My old card didn't work. So the auto billing payment method wasn't billing me anyways because it didn't have a card. And most companies, when you have some sort of subscription service, which stamps.com charges you to print stamps, which I didn't know this at the time, but you can just do that from the post office website for free. So their entire business model is shady. I digress. So they're charging me the subscription fee. The payment method is no longer valid. And every month since then, I have gotten an email saying, we couldn't process your payment. We couldn't process your payment. We couldn't process your payment. And normal companies, if, after 2 or 3 months, they can't process your payment, they give you a warning and then cancel your account and then whatever. So I kind of thought that would happen. Is this me being lazy? Kind of. Is this me really just trying to avoid conflict? Mostly. So it's been a year now and I'm still getting these monthly emails. We cannot process your payment. We cannot process your payment for an account that I don't use. It's been completely non-used for a year, not even opened one time, nothing. So I actually opened an email today. They've just been straight up charging me for a whole year for nothing, despite the fact that I haven't logged in, there's no payment method on file, nothing. Nothing. They've just been charging me $16 a month for 12 months. So now I'm angry. Now I'm like, okay, really? You wouldn't let me cancel online and you have zero problem billing me for a completely inactive account for a year to a payment method that does not work. You are a dick. So I get mad. I call customer service and I try to remain cool, And of course, it's a robot. Hi, hello, thank you for calling stamps.com. How may I assist you? I am a robot, not a person, because this company does not employ human beings. So my rage level goes from let's say it's a scale of 100. I was probably a 10. And by the time that I had to go through all the options on the menu, I got to a 40 because it was one of those menus that they must have a lot of people that don't know technology that use this system because they had a literal 3-minute spiel about how to update the software before you could talk to anybody, before you even heard a menu to talk to anybody. So it was if you need to update your software, you need to go to this website, click this, click that, click this, click that, download this, extract the file, full instructions on how to update the software before you get to a menu to find out if that is actually your problem. What? So I'm not happy. So as soon as the woman picks up the phone, I'm like, I just want to apologize because I'm kind of frustrated. I'm going to try really hard not to take it out on you. Here's my situation. So I had gotten to customer service. She's like, well, I'm sorry, this is a billing issue. I can't help you. What does customer service do then? Because you don't do tech support. That was a robot that gave me full instructions that I did not need. What do you actually service? I want to know. I didn't really say that. That was my head. I'm not really brave or rude like that. But so she transfers me to this other woman who is talking over me every time I talk. And as somebody who I just got done saying, I have a habit of interrupting people. I have a listening problem. I want to listen, but I certainly don't want to listen when you're telling me that I'm wrong. Because she's like, well, if you had read the 3-page contract that you signed when you signed up for stamps.com, you would know that all those fees are valid and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear that the fees are valid. I want you to shut up and I want you to remove the fees because the account has clearly been inactive for a year and you've been charging a dead account for a year. Well, ma'am, the fees are valid. I'm like, I don't care. I want you to stop talking and put me on the phone with somebody who can help me if you can't help me. So she puts me on hold for 15 minutes, which of course, because I can't be patient, I'm dying, literally dying. My soul is leaving my body because I can't. She comes back, proceeds to tell me all the things that her and her supervisor talked about how the fees are valid and I must not have read the contract. And I'm like, I'm going to come through the phone and murder you and everybody you love if you don't stop. I didn't say that. I'm actually all talk and very polite on the phone. But it ended with her refunding all of that money. Well, not refunding because they never charged it, but wiping out the balance of my account. But the whole time, she was so condescending and telling me that I was just blatantly wrong. The fees were valid. they make you cancel your account on the phone to make sure you understand. I understand what I'm doing. I'm going to murder you. So as you can see, it's been a rough day already, and it's 4 p.m. But I'm filming at 4 p.m. You guys know lately I've been filming my videos super late, but I got up early today, so good for me. Anyways, I feel like this vlog was weird and weird. How many times have I said that? 10? I'm going to go. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you don't have to talk to any customer service robots or wait in any line or drive behind people who don't know how to use their blinkers or talk to someone who talks really slow, because I mean, and it's weird because stop saying weird. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel that impatient with life. My doctor said that it's in my head. We'll see. We'll see. So I'll let you know how that goes. The life of Panzer. It's a lot of things, but never boring. I'm going to go. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I love you so much. You're in my hearts. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.